This is the RPGamer impression of Dragon Quest Tact. Written impression by Matt Masem. Narration by Anna-Marie Privitere. Video editing by Corey Scoggins. New Dragon Quest titles have historically been system sellers for me, so when a new title is released on a platform I already own, it feels like a huge bonus. Needing nothing more than a mobile device to beta test the new Dragon Quest Tact, I was excited to start. Having nothing but so-so feelings about the forgettable 2009 DSi title Dragon Quest Wars, I really wanted to see a more fleshed out tactical experience. After closing out Chapter 6 of Tact, effectively finishing the beta in a dozen or so hours, I was pleasantly surprised how far tactical Dragon Quest has come, but was bored by the repetitive grinding and unforgiving gacha mechanics about halfway through that time. Story isn't typically the strong point of many mobile RPGs, if indeed they have one. Tact story likely won't engage players a great deal, but there is a decent enough attempt to not completely knock it. Players find themselves as an unshown, silent human protagonist dropped into a world inhabited solely by Dragon Quest monsters who are quite surprised to see a real live human. The chapters available in the beta test involve the player making friends with a pink sanguini monster and the slime Magellan. The trio immediately begins trying to seek out why the protagonist has a rod that allows them to control monsters. Traveling to see the local king to ask about the rod is complicated by the fact there's a long waiting list for an audience. Conveniently, there's a monster tournament taking place, and if one can just get past that gold level, the king will happily meet with them. To win the tournament, players must build a team of up to 6 monster companions that can defeat other teams of monsters in tactical battles. The battles are the core gameplay mechanic and are done well. They play out on a grid overlaid over colorful locales complete with environmental blockages such as boulders, crates, and trees. Often the goal is to completely decimate the opposing team, but occasionally battles will end with the defeat of a single specific monster. Rewards for winning include alchemy items, gold, and occasionally a new party monster. Most levels also give premium currency, gems, as a reward for finishing the battle in under 10 moves, under 5 moves, or for finishing without a party member dying. Moving monsters around the battlefield is intuitive, as is selecting attacks and targets. Convenient mechanics such as showing exactly how much HP various attacks will do and clearly understandable energy strength and weakness icons make battle a fun time even for strategy RPG novices. Getting new party members is the main collection aspect of Dragon Quest Tact and what players will likely spend the bulk of their premium currency on. While some serviceable monsters are obtained through the story, without the ones obtained via the monster scouting gacha mechanic, sudden difficulty spikes will quickly prevent players from getting more than a couple chapters deep into the story. Monsters are ranked from F to S, S being the strongest. Once past the first story chapter, anything ranked C or lower falls quickly behind any other party member. Luckily, a couple of special tickets rewarded for completing specific challenges provided a pair of S-ranked monsters during the beta. These turned out to be invaluable as the sum total of 30 random draws using premium currency only netted 2 A-rank monsters, 2 B-rank monsters, and a pile of mainly useless C ranks. The final battle at the end of Chapter 6 required a great deal of grinding with other gameplay mechanics to even stand a chance of coming out on top. Outside of the story mode, there are a plethora of other things to do in Dragon Quest Tact. There are event battles, daily experience and goal battles, and battles to earn weapons, rank up items, and skill upgrade items, plus a battle road that makes low-level monsters somewhat useful. All of these mechanics are necessary to boost your party enough to deal with the strong difficulty curve of the story mode, but they do become repetitive almost immediately. Monsters are able to equip weapons such as swords, axes, and wands, which can be obtained in specific battles. Multiples of each weapon can be used in alchemy to strengthen that weapon's attributes, including boosting attack power or increasing HP. Monsters have low-level caps that can be reached easily through story battles, but ranking up monsters using crystals and orbs raises their maximum level and provides a significant boost to all stats. Skills and spells can be obtained via leveling up or taught by certain items and have the ability to be ranked up, but doing so only increases the damage by insignificant single-digit percentages. While most battles in Dragon Quest Tact require the standard mobile mechanics of stamina, there is an area for players to continue playing when they've used up all their stamina. The Battle Road is a series of challenges that cost 0 stamina to enter, but each comes with its own monster type. One only allows rank D or lower monsters, one might only require slime monsters, one beast monsters, etc. Here, players can use the many monsters that would otherwise prove worthless to get minor benefits from leveling them up. There are global monster family levels that are determined by the sum of the levels of all monsters in that family. Reaching certain milestones grants a perk for all monsters within that family, though they are quite minor. For example, a sum of 100 levels in a certain family, like slimes, grants 1% higher hit points. Despite the minor benefits, having the Battle Road always available to players is a big plus. Graphically, Dragon Quest Tact looks beautiful. Monster animations are smooth, and the battlefield has a good bit of visual variety. The music consists of a variety of tracks from different Dragon Quest games by the series composer Koichi Sugiyama. They're all pretty good, and they fit the mood of the places they're played. Overall, an RPGamer's enjoyment of Dragon Quest Tact will come down to their enjoyment of 4 things. Do you like SRPGs? Do you like Dragon Quest monsters? Are you comfortable with gacha mechanics, even with low odds of success? Are you comfortable with incredibly repetitive gameplay loops? My love of Dragon Quest got me through the first half dozen hours or so, but I idly turned to the AI to move through the majority of the grinding and a couple of hours of story content that didn't really move the narrative much. If you enjoy Dragon Quest of the Stars or Fire Emblem Heroes and are looking for a new mobile game in that series or that genre, DQ Tact quite likely will scratch that itch. Otherwise, this mobile title doesn't really do anything new or differentiated enough to give more than a few hours of trial. We hope you have enjoyed RPGamer's impression of Dragon Quest Tact. Is there a game that you would like us to take a look at? Leave a comment down below the video. And don't forget to like the video and subscribe to our channel for more content just like this.